Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. I just thought I'd do a quick book haul. I've been moving my stuff out of my old flat into this room all day and going through it all evening, so I thought I would take a break and just do a little book haul. So the first three are from charity shops, and I picked up Swamplandia by Karen Russell, I think sometime last week when I was just wandering around charity shops, because I'd heard really good things about it from people that have read it, namely Mercedes from Mercy's Bookish Musings. She's spoken about this a couple of times, I think, but also because I really enjoyed A Monster Calls by Patrick Ness, and this kind of has similar themes as far as I'm aware. So the book is about a girl called Ava whose mother is a alligator wrestler in the theme park Swamplandia, but unfortunately she dies of cancer, and so she's got take on looking after her younger sister, and her father's not around and stuff. So basically, it says on the back, the tale of the two flyaway sisters proves lyrically powerful as it maps the enchanted but dangerous worlds that young minds can conjure to deal with grief. So that sounds quite similar to A Monster Calls, and I know this is magical realism as well. I also know that I like her writing because I read Vampires in the Lemon Grove, which is her short story collection. So I saw it for £2.50 in a charity shop, and I thought it's in really, really good condition. It's never been opened before, so I'll pick it up. The next two I got from not a charity shop, but a second-hand stall in our local market. The first is Snuff by Chuck Palahniuk, and it's about Cassie Wright, who is a porn star who wants to end her career with a big finale. So she wants to break the world record for serial fornication, and so this is told from the perspectives of, I think it's 3 men that are waiting in line to help her break this record. So they're waiting for their turn to help, and it's all about them in their waiting room. And yeah, I just thought, I've never read any of his stuff before, but I read the synopsis this a while ago, a few years ago, and always thought, it sounds quite interesting. I do want to read a few of his other books as well, but I thought I'll start with this little short one. The next one I got is The Sense of an Ending by Julian Barnes, and I'm not really entirely sure what this is about, but as far as it says on the back, it's about a man called Tony Webster who has a group of friends at school, and they meet this guy called Adrian Finn. Then he grows up and he's got he's retired, he's been married, he's had his whole career, and he's divorced, and he, as far as he is concerned, hasn't ever done anything to hurt anybody in his life. But it says, memory though is imperfect, it can always throw up surprises, as a lawyer's letter is about to prove. So I think something to do with the Adrian Finn guy comes up, and yeah, I mainly bought it because it's really, really tiny, and when I go through times of crisis, which I sort of am at the moment, I do find it really hard to read proper books. So that's why I did pick these two up, because they're both quite short. But also this one says it was the winner of Man Booker Prize 2011, so I have high hopes for this. I'll let you know. Also, look at the edges of the pages, match the cover. So it was quite nice. And both of these are pretty much untouched books. Again, I mainly buy secondhand books that look like they've never been used before, so they're good finds. Next is a book that I had actually ordered last night. because I knew I would be moving my stuff today and going back to the flat, so I got it on Prime and it got there really quick. It's Dear Isuali by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. It says, or a feminist manifesto in 15 suggestions. It's this really tiny book. I read her We Should All Be Feminists book, which is even smaller, last year, and I really liked it, and I think she has some valuable things to say about feminism, and this is quite a nice little bite-sized book. I think it's about 60 pages, and it's beautifully published, so yeah, I'm going to give this a read. I think to get me back into my reading, this is a nice way to start. So yeah, I'll let you know what I think of this. And finally, my moth box came, and I still haven't read either of the books from the last one. I intended to read them this month, but this month has been crazy, so it didn't happen. But I ordered this because I just thought it was really lovely last time, so I'm gonna open this now. The front card says, this month's box features 2 fantastically inventive novels. Both books are weirdly dark and unsettling, yet beautifully evocative. They offer distorted versions of our own world, whilst commenting on contemporary social issues. The novels have completely different writing styles, but both delight in the strange and surreal. We hope you delight in them too. So, there's that. Once again, this is beautifully packaged and full of the springy cardboard that likes to get everywhere. So here's the first one. I'm not going to read the card yet because it does tell you the book, I think, on it. So I'm just going to wait until I've opened it. Okay, so the first book is 100 Shadows by Huang Jungyun, and translated by Jung Yuan, and has an introduction by Han Kang. So this sounds cool already, like I don't even know what it's about. I think it's a sci-fi. It doesn't have a blurb, it just has some recommendations from authors and magazines. So, an ode to a crumbling world, gripping and quietly intense. A hauntingly raw debut with moments of mesmerising descriptive beauty. The tone of Huang Zhongwen's prose shifts like a living being from intimate to aloof, translated with shimmering lucidity by Jung Hyun. Yeah, I'm not really sure what it's about, but it's published by Tilted Axis Press, and I'm looking forward to it. It says on the bookmark, some days when he came to work, it was his shadow that went ahead of him. So yeah, this sounds really cool. I like translated fiction. I haven't read much of it, but what I have read I do enjoy, and I think it's important to see what's going on in other places and not just the UK and the US. So yeah, really looking forward to this one. Oh hello, this next one is a hardback, so that's exciting. I'm just going to open it up. Okay, so the second book is this beautiful hardcover called Little Nothing by Marissa Silver, and it says on the front cover, the novel twisted me up inside, I loved it, and that's from Lauren Groff, who wrote Fates and Furies. So I'm going to find out what this is about. Okay, so as far as I can tell from the inside flap, it's about a couple who desperately want a child, but they can't have one, or they haven't so far managed to have a child, and they go to get gypsy tonics and archaic prescriptions, and on one cold wintry night the couple's wish comes true. But the silence that follows the birth forewarns of darker days to come. Strangers look on askance and fall speechless in the child's presence, and villagers protectively hush their children as they pass on narrow market lanes. Pavla is no ordinary child, then this is no ordinary tale. Woven throughout the story of Danilo a young man who sees beauty where others see ugliness and who is obsessed with protecting Pavla. Drawing from a rich tapestry of fables, fairy tale and folklore, Little Nothing is a fantastically inventive, suspenseful allegory and one of the most quixotic and constantly surprising love stories you will read this year. So that sounds very different. But the fact that it's based on fable and fairy tale really intrigues me. So what a lovely little surprise, a nice hardback story about fairy tale and fables, and a debut novella of translated fiction. This is published by One World Publications, and this one is Tilted Axis Press, and I'm really looking forward to reading both of these. I'll definitely get back and let you know what this one's about once I've read it. But yeah, I'm really excited to get to these, and yeah, another really good moth. So thank you for watching my little book haul. I just wanted to share with you what I'd picked up recently. And yeah, if you have read any of these books, or you're excited about any of these books, or have anything to say about them, please leave me a comment, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.